rocking with PetTeaBlog.com.
I can't be on the petty blog.
So let's get right into it. Monique expressed her opinions on bonnets. She said that she went to the airport and saw way too many young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and said that she actually sees this in stores and malls too. And she said that the question that she has is, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away from making sure that we're presentable when we leave our home and when we represent a family that we may have created? And she's not saying to wear full frontals or a face full of makeup, but she is saying to comb your hair.
Could you please comb your hair?
Ouch. And if you don't want to, that there's things out there that you can do to style yourself to look like you have pride. Not saying that you don't have pride, but by the looks of it, people will assume that you don't. She said always have pride in your representation of you. And she gave the following warning.
I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, Walmart, and you got a bonnet on and you got slippers on and you looking like what the fuck? Looking like what the fuck? Auntie Nikki gonna tap you.
Ooh. She continued, queens don't walk around with bonnets and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house.
Stop wearing them damn bonnets and head scarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself.
Damn. I mean, yes, I get what she's saying. I totally get it. I do. But when someone doesn't look up to par, especially if they used to, you never know what they're going through mentally. They might have given up on life in the sense of they let themselves go, young sisters or not. The pandemic, for example. Some people lost motivation in life, so therefore, a lot of people saw no point in trying, and that includes getting dressed. Now, I'm from the hood, right? Somewhere in New Jersey. So for over a decade, this has actually been the attire where I'm from for some. And to me, they actually see it as a fashion statement, bonnets. It's no different from when some people used to walk around with a doobie pins wrapped in their hair, knowing damn well that was not a hairstyle for the streets, right? Also too, a lot of women feel comfortable in that. If they're doing something as simple as a grocery run or throwing away the trash or even hopping on a flight, they want to be as comfy as possible so they don't see it as a fashion opportunity. Me, for example, I remember when I was in Newark Airport in 2017 and I went looking cute, man, looking like I was on the way to a hot date or something. And I thought that was normal attire, but once in the airport, literally everybody was dressed laid back with sneakers and blankets and sweatpants and just chill. I literally was the only person overdressed, and left and right everybody was giving me compliments. I felt so embarrassed. But back in like 2010, I was at the JFK airport and it was like 5 a.m. So literally I went there looking hit. I'm talking ugly, and that's only because I only went there to drop someone off, so I didn't think nothing of it. But guess what? I did still have to help that person get their bags out my car, and the worst thing that could have happened. I ran right into a celebrity. I'm talking ran right into him. Not physically with my car, but I ran into him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was standing right next to my car at the terminal where I was dropping them off. The fuck? And I was so embarrassed. He's still one of the biggest celebs today, and yes, I have reported on him quite a few times.
You know who it is. You know who it is. It's me, snitches.
I did speak to him that day, ugly as hell and all, but I didn't take a picture. Hell no, you won't catch me slipping. I won't say who though or go into much more detail of what happened next, but that was exactly what made me go to the airport looking fine as hell the next time.
Nail done, hair done, everything did.
I realized that you never know who you can run into. Now, imagine if that day of me looking a hot ass mess that I ran into someone that I actually knew personally. Man, I'd run away. I'd hit him with the jewels.
Steppin' now. Run it.
But it's pretty messed up that the day I went to the airport looking hit, I ran into a star, and the day that I go into the airport looking like a star and overdressed in a mug, I didn't run into any stars or anybody that I knew, and still ended up embarrassed either way. So what do y'all think my mind is telling me to do next? Shoot, I'm thinking F all this, just wear a bonnet and something hella comfy next time. You don't know these people, you don't got nobody to impress. Look cute for what? And here's one more example. The day that I was looking cute at the Newark Airport, when I tell you TSA held me back, you know, checking me for nothing, like what? I'm talking dyke security. It was weird, but let me not go into detail. And just know that everybody has to take their shoes off going through TSA. So with that alone, why would you want to go with, you know, cute shoes on? Why would you not wear slippers when they finish strip your feet? Hello? And plus, some sisters really struggle with their natural hair, so a bonnet is the next best thing besides a wig. And you know what? I've been seeing an increase of people complaining about seeing sisters in bonnets at the airport lately, even before Monique said it. I guess because of the holiday, folks have been, traveling a lot more, especially to Miami. So of course they're gonna save their looks for the club, probably for Live on Sunday. But let's get back to what's at hand. Tami Roman is known for her bonnets, so she had to say her piece in response to what Monique said.
Auntie Mo had come out about y'all bonnets in public.
Not calling her Auntie Mo and y'all the same age. Monique is only 2 years her senior. Monique is 53 and Tami is 51, but I get it, respect. So yeah, Tami came at Monique very respectfully. She explained that she knew Auntie Mo or Auntie Nikki since way back in the day, and that they know each other's family, they know each other's moms. Monique's mom actually decorated Tami's house, and Monique even put her in the show back then.
I've been sitting in my car over an hour. I almost died of carbon peroxide poisoning.
So they have a very amicable relationship, and nothing's changed, even though they're not like best of friends. And she actually went to go support Monique in Vegas recently. And she said all that to explain that she's not coming for Monique in a negative way, but she does feel like they could have a difference of opinion. She says that she does agree as far as upbringing, because her mother raised her to not come out the house looking crazy either. And even with the Bonnet Chronicles, Tami says that she never wears it outside the house, it's only inside. But she wanted to address the ghetto aspect of it because people do feel like bonnets are ghetto. Tami said that her thoughts are that we can't spend our time trying to convince other people of our way of thinking, because some are not going to get it, and equally so, you can't want more for people who don't want more for themselves. So let them do what they want to do. And that she feels like Monique's feelings about bonnets are probably coming from a place of secondhand embarrassment, from seeing black people at the airport with bonnets on, and other races of people looking at them with disdain. She's like, why are you so concerned with how another person looks outside, which has nothing to do with you? So from that standpoint, you got to mind your business, sis.
Why are you concerned with another person's presentation? You got to mind your business.
She said that although we would all want for our people to carry themselves better, if they don't want to do that, let them rock. It ain't like they out here committing crimes, So we gotta look past the aesthetics.
Just because they got a bonnet on don't mean they ghetto. They're not educated. They are not articulate.
Tell them. Again, she's not trying to come for Monique, but she's just saying, because Monique is trying to force her opinion on others who did not ask for it. So she feels like, personally, if these girls want to be out here in public with bonnets on and slippers, that's on them. She said that sometimes her own daughter leaves the house in a bonnet if she's on a run in a rush. And although she would prefer for her not to wear it publicly, she minds her business because her child is grown and the bonnet does not define her. Again, she's only addressing it because she knows that she's known for the bonnets. So she's clearing the air for folks who may have thought that Monique was coming at her, or to see if she wanted to give her thoughts on it.
Please listen to Auntie. Queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. Those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey queen, well, can we start putting it into action? It's not to get a man. If you look like you don't give a damn, how you gonna be treated?
Monique has also been responding to some of the backlash that she's been receiving since. When this person said, I just saw your video, bonnets, scarves, etc. And I must say, you have nerve to judge another human based on what's on their head or their feet? My mother and grandmother spent more time in hospitals than at home for several years. And Monique said, my baby, before you get angry, listen to what I said. With no judgment and nothing but love. Should we not care about each other? Should we not talk to our babies when we see a problem? If that's how you want to do it, I respect that. However, I'm going to love my sisters. When this girl said, Monique, that's what happened with Netflix? You were wearing a bonnet? A queen is called such because she is the ruler of an independent state. That word means free from outside control. That means your house nigga mentality exuded here. Don't get these aunties touched. Ooh, so aggressive. Monique said, my baby, I just want you to be your best self. I'm not sorry if that offends you. I love you. And when this person said, sorry but not sorry, she is not an auntie. She should heed her own advice and ensure that she is not in a bathrobe and no bra on. Aunties are respected and respectful. They are polished, graceful, loving, and wise. People want to model themselves after them, but not Monique. Monique said, sister, you too grown not to understand. Our babies need us more than ever. If you don't want to set up, I understand. That is not for everyone. However, I'm going to keep fighting for our babies. And when this guy said, now Monique, we was all rooting for you. Don't come in here with all that respectability bullshit, because we can't sorry you right up on out of here. She said, hey my brother, so let me make sure I understand you. Because I am loving up on my little sisters, there's a problem? Well, if that makes you want to get me up out of here, I accept. However, what I won't do is stop talking to my babies. Everyone won't understand. Love you for real. Aww. Monique has grown so gracefully, from queens of comedy to a grown auntie. We love to see it.
A sister will get the last word on your ass. He'll be like, bitch, don't you say nothing else. Always have pride in your representation of you.
We understand, we get it, but my thing is this. As much as I get what Monique is saying, if these same young sisters took off their bonnets, I guarantee you that these same bonnet complainers would complain about these sisters' God-given hair texture and why they walking around with it. They'd be like, damn, comb your hair. Why it looks like that? Why it looks so unkempt? So in conclusion, people are never going to be satisfied, especially when it comes to sisters. Because we all know that people complain about their weaves and their wig wearing too. Am I right or wrong? But what are y'all thinking in general? We want to know, so leave your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. And don't forget to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PetTeaBlog.com signing out.
PetTeaBlog.com.